everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Mugs with Buds. So, the topic of this week is based on an observation that I've had actually throughout the past few weeks and spending more time on campus. And as we've been outside a little more, luckily, instead of behind the screen, I've been noticing a lot of scat. And in my mind, the question that pops up is like, how's all this scat getting here? Where is it coming from? You know, like there's just so much scat.
Yeah. So scat is animal poop, and we're thinking that, well, our hypothesis is that we're seeing a lot more scat around because we haven't had groups around here for a really long time. So without the presence of kids in different groups creating a lot of noise, a lot of excitement, we think that maybe the animals have been walking around a little bit more and checking things out and exploring around here because there's nothing to scare them away. So that's what we're thinking, but yeah.
And with an observation like that and with the questions, as naturalists, we have to follow up with that. So of course we did some investigating and we were able to find some evidence of who is creating the scat. And there's a variety of different organisms, but one of them is our dearest friend and neighbor, Terry.
Terry is our possum friend, and he or she, not exactly sure, but our possum friend likes to walk around the lodge quite frequently and just hobbles around, checks out the plants. But we caught Terry on a trail camera, which was super exciting. And we've seen some other different things too.
Yeah, throughout our time here as naturalists, we've come across and met many different nature neighbors. Some notable ones also include Earl, our trash panda, aka our friendly neighborhood raccoon that loves to eat the trash that we have accumulated over the last couple of years. Who else?
Our friend Bartholomew, he was another possum. We saw him a year ago when we had our other group of naturalists with us. It was pretty fun.
And another naturalist favorite being Melvin, the tree frog, that loved to hang out right at the entrance where staff usually come in and out of the lodge. And he or she, I'm not really sure.
Yep.
They were there to greet us as we walked in and out of the lodge. So, what's funny though is I never really know who comes up with the names. Yeah. Usually, unless you know that you came up with the name and you decided, like, you just hear, Bartholomew showed up, and you just kind of go along with it. So I'm really curious where some of the names of our nature neighborhood friends came from, but
I came up with Bandit. He's
Bandit.
He's the squirrel that likes to visit my windowsill very frequently. Yeah.
Any reason why you named him Bandit?
He's stealing my insulation.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I really, if I were Cinderella, this squirrel better be making me a winter coat. Like that's where I'm at right now.
Oh boy. So I guess some good, some bad neighbors, but
yeah. We shall be friends though. But last night I heard some barred owls, which was so awesome. Every time I hear an owl, I'm just in awe. It's just so cool. And I heard them twice. And we might be hearing owls a bit more frequently because we don't have groups around too.
And even with that, hopefully when we do get groups back, hopefully they can still have these awesome encounters with our nature neighbors. But yeah, I agree. Just spending more time out here alone, I've been able to hear a lot of different owls. I think I heard a great horn a couple weeks ago too, which was really cool. But yeah.
Well, we'd love to hear from you about some of your nature neighbors. So please like this video and comment below with your friendly neighborhood creatures and animal sightings. That's all for today.